So I'm sure at this point you're all familiar with this Kevin Smith He-Man Masters of the Universe situation, and I'm sure that you all remember back when this show first came out, Kevin Smith did that live stream where he talked about no publicity is bad publicity, that Netflix even told him themselves that all of this backlash, all of these Rotten Tomatoes scores, they don't matter because all they're doing is driving more traffic to the show. Well, we finally have proof that not only was Kevin Smith lying, not only was that all BS, but in fact this show failed in all aspects, in toy sales, in driving new traffic to Netflix, and giving the Netflix users a good show to watch. All of that stuff was an absolute failure, and we finally have proof. Let's check it out. So real quick, I want to give a shout out to that umbrella guy. He went out in public and went into stores and took these videos of these He-Man and Masters of the Universe toys on shelves and found some very interesting things when it comes to this, and we're going to react a little bit to this video and then get into some other articles, into some other news regarding this situation. But this kind of proves, that umbrella guy video proves that this is a failure, that this show was a failure, and Kevin Smith was lying to us whenever he said that Netflix said that all publicity is good publicity, and all the other BS that he was spewing on that stream. A lot of people out there have been saying that this show was primarily made to sell toys, and I don't think that that's 100% true. I think it was kind of like the toys are kind of an extra thing. I think the show back in the day was made to sell toys, but this new show was made kind of as a love letter, or it was a supposed love letter to the He-Man fans, and it wasn't that at all. So it failed in that aspect, but it looks like it also failed in the toy selling aspect. Let's check that umbrella guy video out. Once again, this video will be linked in the description. Go check out the original video and support that umbrella guy.
All of these He-Man retro play figures, they're all still available, but you would have almost everything else around these sold out. I mean, this, like I said, it was repeated over and over again. Now, I found this to be curious, but I didn't really follow up on.
So as you can see right here, whatever store he's in the toy section of the store, and on this shelf, there's a big section for a lot of other toys. They're all gone. And then right to the left of it, it's a Masters of the Universe section, and it's very well stocked. I wonder why that is. It might have something to do with no one liking this Masters of the Universe show. And I don't know if these are from the new show, but I know that some later toys that he shows later on in the video are definitely from the new show, and they're kind of in the same situation, but actually they're way worse off. Let's check it out.
Third store, because the third store is different. See, unlike the other two stores, this store had a different layout. The other two stores, you have to go out of your way to find clearance items. Basically, you have to hunt that section down that are right on sale. In fact, you can't avoid them. When I was walking by, I noticed all of these He-Man toys there. That caught my eye. I mean, I just saw this going on sale a couple of months ago. Battle Cat versus Roton. We're talking about Mega Construct sets.
So he said that this toy, or this set, just went on sale a couple of months ago, and as you can see, there's already a sticker on it. I'm not sure what the original price was, but now it's $13.57. Let's check out if he says what the original price was for this toy set.
And look at the amount of markdown that we're talking about. In a relatively short time, you go from $29.84 to $13.57.
I mean, that's less than half. It got cut. The price got cut in half. This toy set that only came out a couple of months ago, the sales are doing so poorly when it comes to this toy, because it has to be because of the show. There's no way they have all these toys out here, all these toys coming out a couple of months ago, and they're already being marked down this much. There has to be a reason behind it. It has to be that no one enjoyed the new He-Man show. It has to be. If you know another reason why, then let me know in the comments. But in my opinion, it has to be why.
That's not a markdown. That's a get this out of my store, get it out of my store quickly. You can find other pieces like that too. Here, Masters of the Universe, He-Man versus Beastman, Mega Constructs. And when you look at the prices on those, well, again.
And you can see a Shang-Chi toy right behind that, and it's not marked down at all. Or at least all we can see is that that doesn't have a sticker on it at the top, and this sticker is on this toy at the top. So I don't know where else the sticker would be, but it's not like everything in this store is on clearance or anything like that. You can clearly see a Shang-Chi's toy right behind it that is not marked down, that is not on clearance. These toys, does that say $9 or $19 marked down to $4.73?
You have the same thing. You have a $9.84 toy marked down to $4.73. Again, they're trying to get them to move.
Again, pretty much cut in half. Like Umbrella Guy said, this isn't just an on-sale item. This is a get this the hell out of my store markdown. This isn't normal stuff And it's not like this entire store, like I just said, it's not like this entire section is on clearance because they're trying to clear out their toys to get new toys in. There's Shang-Chi stuff. I believe that's Shang-Chi right next to it right here as well. Shang-Chi right here. None of them have clearance markers as far as I can see. None of them have it. So they're not just trying to have everything get out of there. This is a problem with the Masters of the Universe toys in particular.
Because they aren't. Then I read across this. I thought this was a mistake at first because this is a brand new toy. In fact, until the mess with Kevin Smith, I had never actually seen one. I'd never seen a Skelegod toy or anything like that. Now I keep seeing them everywhere. And well, it wasn't a mistake. Apparently it fits right there with all the He-Mans. Apparently they had more to put out too. Yeah.
Now, see, this is the one I was talking about that's explicitly a Masters of the Universe Revelation toy. And this is explicitly one of the new toys from apparently the new show. As I believe that's the case. You can let me know in the comments if I'm wrong on that, but I believe that's the case. This is supposed to be what they were selling for this new show. Apparently, the main purpose of this new show, which I don't believe for a second, I think that they were trying to make a good show. Apparently, the main focus of this new show was to sell toys exactly like this one.
I think that says something, and what it says is this: it is a flop. Now, toys going on.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of it when it comes to this Umbrella Guy video. But once again, shout out to him, and thank you for making that video. Thank you for going out and finding all of that information. But we also have some other stuff to look at. If you look at the Rotten Tomatoes score, like Umbrella Guy was just about to pull up, if you look at the Rotten Tomatoes score, it's at 39%. You know, that seems pretty bad. It doesn't seem absolutely god-awful, but that's pretty damn bad when it comes to the Rotten Tomatoes score, especially when the critic score is 94%. It's not certified fresh anymore, but it's not 39% bad. When it comes to the audience score, it's 39%, and that's after they doctored it. That's after they froze the reviews a couple of days after the show came out. It was at 23 or maybe 25%. They froze the reviews and they bumped it up to 39%. And if you go and look at these actual reviews, the most recent ones, look at this. 3 hours ago, 5 stars. But whenever you go a couple of days ago, another 3 hours ago, 4 stars. But if you go a couple of days ago, there is none of them. There is none of those 5-star reviews. There's none of those 4-star reviews. It's a bunch of 1-star reviews. So it's just so obvious they're doctoring this. And then you go, even Netflix is accepting defeat when it comes to this show. I've showed this a couple times already, but this article from Cosmic Book News said that Kevin Smith's He-Man disappears from Netflix top 10. This was back on August 2nd. So that's right when the show came out. A few days after the show came out, Netflix, which controls their top 10, it's not like it's set on an algorithm. It's not like it's set automatically to show the actual top 10 of the people watching these shows. It's manually set within Netflix's top 10 by the people that work at Netflix. So they made a conscious decision to take this He-Man show out of their top 10 only a few days after the show came out, maybe a week and a half, something like that. After the show came out, they already took it out of their top 10 because they accepted defeat on the show. They were like, you know what? This backlash has been enough. We've gotten enough of this great publicity that they talk about. Apparently no publicity is bad publicity. Apparently they had enough of that bad publicity or that good publicity, according to them, and they took it out of the Netflix top 10 because they accepted defeat. But let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. What do you think about that Umbrella Guy finding toys in stores that are extremely marked down, half in price? They're on clearance for half their price already. Only a couple of months, or maybe even just a month and a half, something like that, after the show came out. And a couple of months after these toys are coming out in general, brand new toys that were made for this new Kevin Smith show, and they're already being marked down like crazy, cut in half in price. Let me know what you think about the whole situation. I personally think that this means that this show was a 100% flop and that was proof of it. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. If you want to follow me on Twitter, the link to that will be in the description. Thank you for watching the video. I hope to see you in the next one.